champion going for a second consecutive title here while contesting his third consecutive final at this event. Up against Kunlavut Vitidsarn, who could make history today as the first player from Thailand to win the men's singles title at this event in the open era. We're looking at the draw from the quarterfinal stage, 6 seeds and 7 different nationalities, making it the most diverse along with women's singles. By semi-final stage we have the top 4 seeds, and remarkably it's only the second time that's happened in the World Tour era in men's singles, the first time being the US Open of 2023. But like 4 of our finals today, it is the number 1 and 2 ranked players in the world that'll do battle for the title. The defending champion in his 3rd consecutive final, Shi Yu Qi, won the title last year, beating Anders Antonsen in the final, having lost to the Dane the year before that. Kunlavut Vitidsarn of Thailand steps out onto finals day, and in doing so becomes only the 2nd player from Thailand to contest the men's singles final at this particular event in the open era. Boonsakpon Sana did it 16 years ago when he lost out to the great Lee Chong Wei. Can Kunlavut Vitidsarn go one better? Well, this will be an 11th meeting between these two players. Of the previous 10, Shi Yu Qi has won 7 of them, including the last 2. The semi-final of the World Tour Finals last month, and of course the final of the World Championships in Paris last August.
What do you choose? Side and choose.
So Shi Yu Qi wins the toss of the coin and chooses to start the far side of the court. He'll be turning 30 next month, will Shi Yu Qi, from Nang Thong in Jiangsu province. That equates to just about 6 foot tall, and he's enjoying his 115th week in total as world number 1. Last year he was in 7 finals from 11 tournaments played, winning 5 titles. This year he didn't meet a seed until the semi-final stage, and it was a repeat of the final from the last 2 editions of the Malaysia Open, beating Antonsen 21-13, 21-14 in 46 minutes. So to the current world number 2, Kunlavut Vitidsarn, who's only 24 years of age, and he's playing in his 5th consecutive Malaysia Open. From Bangkok, has been studying political science, and so he's an intelligent young man. He has been world number 1 8 consecutive weeks from the 3rd of June last year. He was in 6 finals last year, winning 4 titles from the 17 tournaments that he played, and he's had seeds in the last 2 rounds. Alex Lanier, the European champion, in the quarterfinal, dropped the opening game there, and then in the semi-final beat Jonathan Christie in 1 hour and 3 minutes. So these two players very familiar with each other's games. As we look at our court officials from Korea and Norway. I thought it was a pretty convincing win for Shi Yu Qi at the World Tour Finals in the semi-final stage, 16 and 13. and I think World Championship final. I think more than anything it was a mental struggle for Shi Yu Qi, who was so desperate to win the world title, having been bitterly disappointed with his performance at the Paris Olympic Games.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kunlavut Vitidsarn, Thailand. And on my left, Shi Yu Qi, China. Shi Yu Qi to serve, long ball, play.
So the defending champion and reigning world champion Shi Yu Qi against the former world champion Kunlavut Vitidsarn. Steen, do you agree with me that it was a mental struggle more than anything for Shi Yu Qi at the World Championships last year, the same venue as his Olympic disappointment?
Yeah, that of course brings some memories back, but he sort of got rid of the ghost from the Olympics. I also agree that it was a very convincing win at the World Tour Finals. I think from what we've seen previously in the tournament here, Vitidsarn is a little bit better conditions, sort of playing wise. I thought he had really good control over his shots, good touch, both yesterday and in the quarterfinal. Shi Yu Qi on his hand looked impressive against Antonsen. Didn't really look to play, to need to play to 100% Shi Yu Qi. He was just doing Shi Yu Qi things and having a day at the office. Antonsen didn't start very well in that match. Made a lot of errors and so on. That was quite unusual because he played okay in the tournament, and that just shows that we don't really know what to expect once it's a new day and a new chance for each player.
Well, before the tournament, this man, Vitidsarn, was openly saying he wanted to concentrate on trying to do better in the Super 1000s this year. Well, he's already done better because this is his first ever final at Super 1000 level.
4-1.
Nice skill.
Good server.
And he has got delightful racket skills.
4.
That's lovely to see. The committed follow-up from Vitidsarn. Going for the body smash, where very often it's straight defensive replies. So he sort of knows where to go after the smash movement.
I think we ought to make mention of the fact that Shi Yu Qi becomes only the third different men's singles player to contest 3 consecutive finals here, following in the footsteps of 2 Malaysians, Rashid Sadek and Lee Chong Wei.
5-4.
Chong Wei with the record for most wins, right?
12 titles from 14 finals. I mean, most people don't have a playing career of 12 years, and to win 12 titles over 14 finals. Lovely net exchange. Missed it. So the run of points is halted at 5.
6.
Wow.
Vitidsarn, he missed that one. He's forced Shi Yu Qi to go up a pace early here in this final.
Nice. I just didn't seem to move there, Shi Yu Qi.
7-6.
Well, since the start of 2024, this is Shi Yu Qi's 6th Super 1000 tournament final from the 9th that he's played.
Thank you.
He's clearly been the world's best player in that period of time.
And last year completed his career slam of Super 1000 titles by winning his home event, the China Open. Won all 4 now at some stage in his career.
Oi.
Perfect.
Got help from the net court there. Otherwise, I think it would have gone wide. The defensive shot from Vitidsarn. Look at this. Just got reduced enough by the net court.
Server 7-8. Thank you.
Longest rally so far. Just wide.
Service over. 9-7.
Wow, only just.
Yeah.
Set server. 8, 9.
That is terrific.
That was the favorite shot.
9, all.
Look at the rhythmic movement back. I've discussed it previously. He's got so many variations as well to keep that cross smash open.
Set server. 10, 9.
Well, even though Shi Yu Qi beats Kunlavut to win the world title last year, I think there's still perhaps some mental scarring after his defeat in the Olympic Games.
I think he would like to switch those two titles if he could, or the two matches, because it wasn't a title, but it was in the quarterfinal.
It was, and the Thai player went on to take the silver medal at the Olympics.
Quarterfinals are always very, very difficult because if you lose in the quarterfinals, there's no consolation prize. You don't get to play for a bronze medal or anything.
Yes, thank you for reminding me of that, Steen.
Sorry about that.
Right, you're buying the teas tonight. 11-9, opening game. The advantage with Kunlavut Vitidsarn.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Thanks, coach. Eleven, 9. Play.
So 11-9 as play resumes, the advantage with the former world champion and Olympic silver medalist Kunlavut Vitidsarn.
Excellent interception from Vitidsarn.
9.
Didn't get the right length on it, Shi Yu Qi.
Well, he's lost his last two finals that he's reached, Shi Yu Qi, the Denmark Open and the World Tour Finals. And those losses were after 10 consecutive wins in finals that he reached.
Server 13, 10.
Another one goes long.
14, 10.
That's well taken.
Set server 11, 14.
At the moment, the problem for Shi Yu Qi is that he's got trouble finding the back line of Vitidsarn. He can't really play it with confidence. Well, there he found it, according to the line judge.
Yeah, but Vitidsarn, once the instant review to have a look at that. He's handed the shuttle back. We haven't actually seen it yet.
The court is sort of frozen there in the background to the left of Vitidsarn.
This is extraordinary. I'd love to know how long it is since the challenge was called. Here we go. Finally, on the giant screen, we've seen it. And it is in.
One challenge remaining. 12-14. Play.
Brilliant.
They've been efficient, the slice drop shots from Shi Yu Qi's forehand corner. Fast traveling shot, but still stopping short of Vitidsarn. Has to dive a little bit forward instead of a smash defense where he can dive almost straight to the side.
13-14.
Would you believe it? A behind the back defensive shot played to perfection from Vitidsarn. Look at this. That is extraordinary. A moment of magic. Shi Yu Qi's face said it all, really. And psychologically, I think that previous rally has got to Shi Yu Qi a little bit.
Yeah, he could have been back at all square.
Yeah.
And now a three-point cushion. I think this first game here is a must-win for Vitidsarn if he wants to take the title.
Brilliant.
Reduce the pace a little bit there.
14,
Shi Yu Qi.
16.
Yeah, focusing on the placement.
Yes.
And the placement was absolutely spot on.
And it's the same we've seen in the other side with the slice drop shots. Oh, that's a beauty. Fantastic play.
15-16.
This time Shi Yu Qi sort of utilizing the body smash, following up on the straight reply.
Good aggression, good positive play from Shi Yu Qi, and he's back level.
I think Vitidsarn needs to start taking a little bit more initiative in order to prevent Shi Yu Qi from doing it.
Play.
Well left. Well, he's challenging this. I don't think he'll win it, and then he'll be out of challenges with his son.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. 17-16. Play.
He's had trouble finding that right length on the cross from his backhand.
17-all.
He counted 4 errors.
Mistakes.
18-17.
Going for the winner too early on in the rally, I suspect. You need to get your opponent a little bit out of position first.
Excellent.
Brilliant.
Again, he reads it, Vitidsarn, and intercepts. Just like early in this first game.
2-point advantage for Kunlavut Vitidsarn. And that goes down as an unforced error. And on a run of 4 straight points coming from behind, now Kunlavut Vitidsarn has 3 game point opportunities.
Server. 18-20.
Very calm in a crisis there, Shi Yu Qi.
Play.
Gosh.
Small margins.
Tiny.
19-20.
And a second game point has been saved by Shi Yu Qi with a little bit of luck. Last game point opportunity for Vitidsarn, and 4 extra points required.
There's someone sitting with a mobile phone with the Thailand flag on, still disturbing the players.
That's gone long, and Shi Yu Qi back level, 20 all.
20 all.
3 game points come and go, and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Oh, that's pushed long. It's the 4th game point opportunity for Kunlavut Vitidsarn. Oh, that's wild. Never got behind that.
No, exactly.
Stop server. 21 all.
All.
Good play.
Nice. 5th game point opportunity for Vitidsarn.
Kunlavut. Welcome. 22-21.
Missed it. Opening game to Kunlavut Vitidsarn on his 5th game point opportunity. 23-21 in an opening game, just shy of 30 minutes.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Thanks, coach. Second game, long ball, play.
Well, a thrilling opening game, won by Kunlavut Vitidsarn on his 5th game point opportunity. Well, that's a delightful cross-court drop from Shi Yu Qi.
1 long.
Good shot. It'll be interesting to see if Vitidsarn becomes a little bit more attacking here in the second game. I feel he's playing with the drift now, and I expect Shi Yu Qi to try and make the court big for the former world champion. Super.
Oh, that's an extraordinary shot. Absolutely brilliant. Well, we said he had delightful racket skills. Vitidsarn.
Pressure, I like that. Good anticipation from Vitidsarn stepping forward after that shot there. Yeah.
Well, this is a fabulous start to the second game, having already won the first. He's losing his way a little bit, Shi Yu Qi.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to adjust the length. He had to play a little bit carefully to the back line in the first game, and now he's got to give it a little bit extra. Plus, Vitidsarn's shots are arriving a little bit faster. And Vitidsarn has changed to a more aggressive mode, which is clever.
Well, Shi Yu Qi, I think, is calling for the doctor. Well, he wasn't able to perform to his highest level at the World Tour Finals because he had a blister.
Boy,
I'm not sure he's allowed to change his shirt.
that's not a blister.
return. I can't play anymore. I can scream. Right.
He's quitting.
Retire. Are you retiring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something with his back, with his shoulder.
Well, that's a huge disappointment, isn't it? But Kunlavut Vitidsarn creates history because he is the first player from Thailand to win the men's singles title here in the Open era. It's not the way he would have wanted to create history, but it is a new record nonetheless.
She should retire. That's
Well,
all
we could
by
see a
Kunlavut
huge amount of
Vitidsarn,
strapping on the back,
23,
and
21, 6-1.
you think the shoulder as well. Confirmation
just
of the
under
score.
shoulder.
23-21, winning that opening game on his 5th game point. 6-1 he was leading in the second game when Shi Yu Qi said that he really couldn't continue with his back problems. Well, there's a lucky fan with the winning racket.
Yeah. Must be great being Vitidsarn saying, hey, my goal now is to win a Super 1000 tournament. And then you go out and do it.
Yep.
So he's got to come up with a new goal now.
Indeed. Well,
maybe a Grand Slam.
yeah.
All 4 Super 1000s.
And why not? No harm in aiming big. Well, of course, there's disappointment for the fans. Well, the match ended prematurely. Well, it's rather nice. The winning racket has been shared around,
Yeah.
so everybody can take a photo. Isn't that lovely?
If it comes round to us, it goes no further.
What, have you broken all your rackets in Angustine?
Then it's going back home to Denmark. I can tell you that.
acara perseorangan lelaki.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now the prize presentation for the men's singles. Runner-up, Shi Yu Qi, China.
Second time he's had to settle for second best, Shi Yu Qi, in 3 years here at the Malaysia Open. But history is made by Kunlavut Vitidsarn, the first player from Thailand to win the men's singles title here in the Open era.
PETRONAS datang sekian berhak untuk menyampaikan medal kepada para pemenang.
And now we invite Mrs. Azrul Osman, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, PETRONAS Dagangan Berhad, to give away the medals.
Majlis turut menjemput Yang Pengusaha CHN, Ketua Pegawai Keuangan HSBC Malaysia untuk menyampaikan objek kepada para pemenang.
And now we invite Ms. Ellie Neo, the Chief Finance Officer of HSBC Malaysia, to give the object.
Majlis seterusnya menjemput Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Dr. Lee Chong Wei, Penghubungi Datuk CHN untuk menyampaikan terima kasih kepada para pemenang.
And now we invite Dr. Lee Chong Wei, PETRONAS Malaysia, to give away the certificate.
What a lovely moment between the 12-time former champion and the two finalists. Lee Chong Wei, an absolute icon in badminton terms here in Malaysia.
And he's not used to standing there at the third place in Malaysia Open.
And listen to the crowd chanting Lee Chong Wei's name.
Thank you very much.
Majlis mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Yang Pengusaha Encik Azrul Osman, Cik Elino dan Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Dr. Lee Chong Wei atas kesudian menyampaikan hadiah acara ini.
And now the judges will be on stage for podium and for photo-taking. And now the champion stay on the podium. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big round of applause for the finalists. Thank you.
The history maker, Kunlavut Vitidsarn, takes leave of centre stage, and we look forward to our last final of the day. It's the reigning world champions against the former world champions, Kim Won Ho and So Seung Jae, against the Malaysian pair of Aaron Cha and Saweeg.
Take control.